for the first time in a year and a half. Hello and welcome to All Things Auto. I'm Daniel.
I am Matthew, and these are our first cars. These are our first cars. We waited a fair while. It took me 3 driving tests. Took you 1 driving test.
Took me the one. Yep.
Took me 3 driving tests.
I passed January the 10th.
I passed March the 27th.
So a bit behind. And I think I've done 8,500 miles since passing. Which is a fair bit.
I've done
some.
I think about 12,000.
Bloody hell.
And I've been out every day, minimum hour.
Well,
driving.
I think really the moral of the story is we've been loving life quite frankly this year because we've been waiting for this for many years. If you're a regular channel viewer from back in the day, you remember we were cycling around on bicycles.
We had any regular channel videos, but you must be pretty pissed off with us.
I know. Well, we were looking ahead to times like these where we had our own cars and we'll be able to go out on drives, and now that can happen. So we are back. We won't say we'll be back for good because who knows? We are very busy people. You are a trained mechanic
full-time apprentice mechanic at ABP Motorsport. You know that is Shavington.
Yes, bit of a
Get
plug.
your car
bit of a plug.
booked in there. We'll do a cracking job.
Yes.
And you've been
just been
he's just been
cleaning my car, to be honest. I've just been. So yeah, basically this video we're just going to be walking around the cars because Matthew's A2 you have never seen.
No.
This car you last saw in 2020.
2020.
So it's been a while. But we're back for now, and we're going to show you around our first cars. So remember to subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Instagram at DanielCars05. I've got a fly in my hand. And follow you on Matthew on Instagram.
Matthew something rather. It'll be
Matthew Loverhouse. Even I know. And if you want more Panda content, I'll plug my channel as well. Daniel Drives.
Solid.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Go on then, Dave.
Let's do it. Now, obviously, we are both 17 years of age. We're both chavs. We're both yobbos. And we want to impress as many people as we can with the sound of our cars.
That is extremely important to a 17-year-old as it equivalates to how many birds you will be pulling, even though my missus hates it. It's
because yours is dirty. Yours is really dirty.
If you don't know, if you have a quick look on the side there, you might see a little.
Oh, you'll see it because we'll bring the camera closer.
You'll hear it, but
I think what I respect most of all is you've put a loud exhaust on a 1.4 litre diesel car.
3-cylinder
Audi
A2.
So it sounds. I was following Matthew just earlier to this filming spot, and it sounds devious. It sounds incredible.
They haven't even seen the mileage on this, have they?
They haven't. So we are restless. We want to show off the noise that our cars make, Stinky and Paolo. So without any delays, let's start up Stinky, shall we? Okay, Matthew, fire up. Oh, wow.
Whoa, yeah!
This sounds good. Now, there's no denying Matthew's A2 does sound mean. It sounds really mean.
Fair bit of smoke as well.
Yeah.
This wind is hideous.
I'm praying the sound is okay. But my Panda, which you've seen before back in August 2020, is 1.4 litre as well, 4-cylinder petrol, and it has
turbo.
Has a performance exhaust, and it's not a standard exhaust.
It's not a standard one.
Which, if you're a long-term viewer, you'll get that quote, and I'll insert the clip now. It's not a standard exhaust. But again, without any delays, let's start up the mighty Panda and give it a few revs.
Go on then, Daniel.
Sounds good.
Right, so I've done a fair bit to this car. I've spent 600 quid on it. How much I paid for it from a lovely Indian man who said had a new engine. He said, buy turbo. What? So it's not a standard engine? No, new clutch. So apparently he's had a new clutch in it. I mean, it feels all right, but one thing I'm gonna point out here is, as you can see, if you just come around here, you see this It sounds a bit like this. One thing I want to point out, if you can see my headlight here is poking out a wee bit. As you can see, that's not standard. And if you come around here, you'll see a modification that I did to it. I thought, after 4 days of passing, I thought, I want my insurance to be a bit higher next year, so I thought I'll have a little bit of an accident while in a convoy with this guy. And we'll insert some pictures in. I think I'm wearing the exact same jumper as I was, so let's hope for later on. But I pulled out like a dickhead in front of someone. It's completely my fault. I'm not denying that. It's completely my fault for a little accident. But little bump here, had a what was up with it? A fair bit with it. Was it? The tracking was miles out, but I did that when I needed to get ready for MOT. But anyway, stuff I've done to it. So from what I can remember, new water pump, new cam belt, which me dad did. Everything else I've pretty much done, which was, God, no, there's so much stuff I've done to it. I was thinking now, okay, new drum, brake shoes, new disc, new pads, 4 tyres all round, which front needing rebalancing from where I got them done. New shocker on this side, new shocker completely, well, I don't want to say this word because Danny will not be very happy with me, but it was completely, let's say, nanobopped, completely nanobopped. And needed also a new track rod end, so then I did the alignment on it. I didn't realise how far out it was. Also pulls to one side when braking. But yeah, no, it's new tyres, £40 auto greens, which beds very well in the wet. We've had, what else have we done? Obviously,
Was that somebody just saying it's a shit car out the window? Anyway, onwards.
Yeah. Can we cut that bit out? Because I'm a bit embarrassed now. Great. As you can see here, this little beauty, that's not standard. I know it's black. I painted it black and all. It's pretty dirty at the minute. That's because we've had to travel through heinous amounts of horse poo here. But yeah, no, it's had a few. It's been scratched as well. It's not me, but it's had a fair few been done to it. Also got new wheels. I don't know why I forgot to mention that. It's had new wheels. Obviously, A2 Owners Club sticker there because I'm probably the youngest owner of an Audi A2, probably in the UK. Well, I am in the group. Solid boot. Also, another cool thing that an A2 has, headrest holder.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
It's headrest holder, so in there, because obviously it's quite difficult to see that, and you've got the spoiler as well. Little headrest holder.
Oh my God. They thought of everything, didn't they?
Been in it. And obviously, you know, battery in the boot of an A2 because that's just how they are. And I got all my stuff in there. No spare tyre because it can't really fit one. But yeah, no, it's done a fair bit to it. It's done also one of these is brand new as well, but I forgot. Yeah, it's had a fair bit done to it. There's probably a lot more stuff I've forgotten, but yeah, fair decent. Anyway, let's have a wee look at Daniel's Panda.
Right, so you've seen Matthew's A2. Now it's time to take a look around my glorious 2007 Fiat Panda 100 HP called Paolo. Obviously it was bought as my dad's car back in March 2020 with the intention that when I turned 17, which I did September of last year, it will become my first car. I learnt in this, I passed in January, and I have been absolutely everywhere. I've been to Shedfest just the other day, Auto Alex's Shedfest. I've been to Bicester Scramble, I've been to Italian car events, Caffeine and Machine. I'm actually going again this Sunday. So it's well travelled and I absolutely love it because around country lanes it's great fun, motorways it's perfectly capable, and I just think it's brilliant. I am not as mechanically minded as Matthew Lovehouse is, I will say that with confidence. I've got a very nice garage in Winsford and a guy called Asa who does all the work for me, and he's been an absolute godsend really because he's sorted out the few issues I've had with this car, because obviously it's 16 years old now, so it's not going to be faultless. So let's have a bit of a rundown of what's different on this car. Not a great deal's changed since you last saw it, to be honest. Obviously it's got powder coated grey wheels, it's got side stripes that say 100 HP with an Italian flag on it as well. Christ, what else is there? I've now got Michelin Pilot Sport 3s on all four corners as opposed to the Hankook Ventus Evo thingies I had on before. They were pretty hopeless in the wet and these are good. I've also got new registration plates. It's the same plate, W07YPR.
Whoa, Daniel of the past, allow me to stop you right there, because since the creation of this video, I've actually gained a personalised number plate. Fancy.
But I've got no GB. and I've got a new surround as well. Just a little personalisation thing to make it look nicer. Cheeky Cafe in a Machine sticker as well.
Where's your exhaust sticker gone?
That's subscribe. Subtle plug. Subtle plug. I don't know what else I've done. I've done quite a bit on the inside. I haven't prepared for this because the glove box and everything's open. But I fitted Alpine speakers all round. Here, if you point the camera here, I've got fitted Alpine tweeters in the doors here. And I've got a new head unit. That is a Sony DSX B700 head unit. So I've got Bluetooth. I can call people whilst I'm on the move. And that's probably my favourite thing I've done to the car, really, because it's just made it so much nicer on day-to-day use. I can Bluetooth my phone, play my music, and it's all happy days, really. I've also been a bit of a chav, right? I've been a bit of a chav, and I fitted. Matthew's done this as well. Some LED sliding indicators. So I pop yours on as well. There you go. There you go. Yours don't slide, do they? I swear they used to.
No.
No?
Mine have always been like that. Mine never slid. You've got. I swear you have yours on the wrong way as well.
No, I swapped them round.
Oh yeah,
I've swapped them. So yeah, I've done one or two things to this car, to the Panda. There's a couple of other things I want to do as well. An intake mod maybe, coilovers. I'm weighing up basically, seeing what's worth it. But
are you yourself going to do that?
Well, we'll see. But quite frankly, I'm loving driving my Panda. I think it's excellent, and I think everybody should have a go in it.
I think everyone knows you well.
Yep. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to head out in Matthew's A2 for a cheeky little drive and get some flyby shots. So let's set off, Matthew. Let's say bye-bye to the little Panda.
Your bonnet, that panel gap in your bonnet.
Yeah, it's quite a panel gap.
It looks just like you popped it. You know what I mean?
Right, let's hit some open road.
Where do you reckon? Left or right? Do you reckon?
Ooh,
Back there, you reckon?
probably. We're in some quiet roads. Some gear changes. You can probably hear the exhaust on camera, but that sounds so silly. That sounds amazing. Oh, big truck. Big truck. There we go, nice.
Quite skinny, so isn't it?
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Oh. So there we go, there's a little flyby of Matthew's A2. Matthew, tell me just, what's it like to drive day to day?
Yeah, it's alright. It's a very light car, 850 kilograms. It's got about, I've had this remapped, so it's about 100, it's around 107 horsepower, but I don't believe that. I think it's about 100. Maybe around 100, I reckon. Around 100, but yeah, it's pretty quick. It's quicker than another person's Fiat Panda, believe it or not.
It probably is. You've got that torque. And that torque is pretty addictive.
I'm trying to think where can I turn around and back to you. Tell you what, guess how many miles this has done now? Do you actually? I don't think you know.
I think I remember, is it like 185 or something?
185? Come on, Dan. 193,592.
So nearly 200,000 miles.
I want to get it to 200,000 by the end of the year.
Oh, easy. Easy.
But
that'll be a very momentous occasion.
We'll get regularly serviced. Have 10 owners.
10 owners?
10 I'm the 10th.
Wow.
I hope I can turn that in here. I don't want to get shot.
Wow. We'll find out. Sounds brilliant.
And I get mental MPG.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're doing this and still getting like 80 to the gallon.
Yeah.
Whereas me, I'd get about 14.
Yeah, no. The lowest MPG I've ever seen getting this is 20.
Oh,
That's
God.
when I was proper giving it some.
Oh, my God. Right.
Rightio, boys. There she is. Good side profile, hasn't she?
Yeah,
even though it's an A2 and looks hideous. Look at very, you are very, the gear, oh wow, it's a fair bit, oh, I forgot the thingy says there, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is fairly a different ride to my A2, Daniel.
Oh yeah, completely different. But it's very good. I like the way this thing handles, because obviously quite stiff suspension, which is not nice on potholes, but around corners it just loops. It's really, really good.
Wait for this and kumquat. Yes, that is some looks. Daniel doesn't know this, but I am very enjoyable of his Panda noise. I do enjoy it, but I can't tell him that because obviously he'll. As long as I have the camera pointing there, I'll just go on Instagram wheels. Those are straight. They can't even hear me anyway because the mic's there. Not eating all day so I can get drunk off 3 beers. I'm gonna have to be doing that Lucy's, aren't I? Here we go. More than a woman to me. Bear coin. Hello. Here he is. That's not a dead animal, by the way. It's some sort of rug carpet. He's going to do a little break now because he thinks it's bad.
Oh, it's very good. But yeah, this car is a lot of fun, and I always say this, it makes me feel young. It makes me feel young. Because it's a bit of a, I don't know, a Fiat Panda is the least chabby car there is, but I feel like this is
really
the chabbiest Fiat Panda there is.
I think a Fiat Panda is more chavvy than an A2, but my A2 looks well chavvy. I want it to look like a drug dealer A2, because what drug dealer is going to have an Audi A2?
It's very inconspicuous.
It is.
But you're not a drug dealer, Matthew.
That's what you think. I mean, I'm not. I know.
For the sake of the internet and your future.
Sorry, Mum. I think in the car it's quieter than mine because mine comes out. Mine's further up, innit?
I'll tell you the best thing about cars like mine and yours. Put the windows up. It's basically you can have so much fun and still not be breaking the law. I think that is so good. I think cars like them are the best cars because you can put your foot down and you can still be well under the speed limit.
I don't know about that one, Chief. But
well, I can speak for myself. Yeah, I can speak for myself.
No, but
yeah,
you don't get many first cars like an Audi A2 or a Fiat Panda 100.
No, that's for sure.
That's the thing. In a world full of Corsas and a world full of Fiestas, you need to be different. And
that is true.
I reckon you should make a TikTok, Dave, because you love a TikTok.
You keep calling me Dave.
I don't know. I'm saying everyone says at the garage. I would care. Please don't crash into it. Look at the side profile then, doesn't it?
Hey, I know.
You're mighty oak in a way.
Yeah. Very close. Very close.
Right, so what we're going to do now is a little race, and not your traditional drag race.
No, what we're going to do is who can open the bonnet first, which is a little bit different on an Audi A2, but we're just going to have a seat. Anyway.
I'm going to do Matthew's car, and Matthew's going to do my car.
Get into it?
Yes, I suppose so. So, my word. So I think I do something with this flap, I think. God knows. Does it just click in?
Yeah. You are right with the flap, just not there yet.
Right, there's going to be a release thing, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's also locked.
It's not locked. You don't. Oh, is it? Oh,
yes. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I can see a little dongle. This thing? No. Does the key have to be in the ignition for it?
No, you don't need a key.
Is it a button?
No button. You were right the first time.
Pull
it.
What do you mean pull it?
Pull it.
Pull it?
Pull it!
For what? Pull the... Oh God, now I know how Ethan felt on car throttle when... I'm on the right side?
Yes, I promise. I promise.
That's seat adjustment. Hey, I've done it.
He has done it. He's done it. Right, I'm gonna hold the mic because you need two hands.
Right, you hold the mic. There we go.
Oh, he knows it's them ones. Is it the seat puller? Now, one hand here, one hand here, one hand here. Wiggle. Try not to smash the windscreen, please. Oh my days. Put it wherever. You're not gonna scratch it.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
1.4 litre TDI. I've done it. I've done it. So there we are then. All Things Auto is back for now. We'll see how long that lasts. And we have introduced our first cars. How does this feel?
It's a bit mental considering we had like reviewing our bikes, reviewing our parents' cars.
I know.
Calling up people. Hi mate, can we review your car on your YouTube channel?
It's like we're reviewing that Velar, the Smart,
The Aston Martin,
the Aston Martin, the McLaren, the Abarth, just crawling around and being
the
really
Golf as well.
excited. The Golf, everything. And now we are driving ourselves and we are having a lot of fun. And yeah, I think what I'll say, because I get messages on Instagram every now and then from like 14, 15-year-olds, don't take it the wrong way,
Ooh.
and they're like, oh, I can't wait to drive, but it just feels so long away. It did for us, but it flew by.
It did for us, but if you just gotta crack on with it. You know
we had a lockdown as well, but
yeah, we did.
It just fly by, and you just got to have that patience, and eventually it will come around.
You just crack on with it, and
yeah,
you just I don't know. I feel like just working and actually keeping yourself busy passes the time.
Yeah, it's the main thing. So I'm going to admit I absolutely love your A2.
I was alright.
Thank you. I wasn't sure on diesels, but this car especially is actually made me realise that diesels can be exciting and diesels can be fun.
It's expensive though, isn't it?
Yes,
Diesels. I mean, I get great MPG, and my average MPG is about 60 MPG. When considering the way I drive it, it's mental.
About
but
38 for me.
It's because only light car, isn't it? But it's a bit.
I know.
It's a bit diesel. Like, come on, it's just getting a bit.
It's a bit expensive at the moment.
Fair bit expensive. So
but the MPG difference probably makes it cheaper to run in the long run. So
yeah, probably, but still,
I don't know.
Fair bit of coin.
So
anyway,
I don't know when we'll be back. Probably in another year and a half. It's a bit of a running joke now, but
when we have our second cars.
Yeah, this is our third car.
This is our third car.
But we have got an idea to do some like challenge videos and stuff like that. Maybe like economy runs.
We got a fair few. We got a fair few stuff planned, and
we'll try and get it sorted with our busy lives.
We can't just keep doing reviews on these, can we?
No. We'll actually come up with some good content for you all, so make sure you subscribe for that.
It just might take a fair while.
Yeah. Oh, it will. So, while a tractor roars by, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll say it again, that's @DanielCars05. I'll say Matthews as well. Matthews on Instagram.
It's not 05, I don't think.
@Matthew Lovehouse. He gets it wrong every video we've ever done.
I think it was that. It should be that.
I don't know. Matthew Lovehouse is nicer, I think, because it's just your name. I prefer that. I think it's nicer.
Anyway,
and thank you very much for watching, and we will see you very soon with these cars. Maybe something else.
Maybe
who knows?
soon.
Who knows?
Depends.
Depends.
We'll see you in a bit.
Stay safe.
Solid.
Bye.